The origins of Mercuri Project. Hell yeah.
It all started about 2 years ago in Toronto in the Sunset in a little project known as Ultraviolence. After that, I kind of went back to the drawing board, trying to figure out what was it going to do next. What are all these numbers here on this wall? Why is this video so pixelated? And who are these military men behind me? And then all of a sudden, bam, it hit me. I was going to go back to playing piano. Played it when I was a kid, so practiced, and then one day, my little friend, Diego, calls me up and says, do you want to go to the Sky Dome? Not the fucking Rogers Center, the Sky Dome, and check out none other than Deadmau5. This is my first ever live electronic dance music show, and it blew my mind. The whole time I was having a great time, there was something missing. Something I'd seen before, but couldn't figure it out. So I asked Kobe, he didn't know. And then all of a sudden, bam, it happened. For the first time all night, a human actually interacted with us. There was somebody there. And then I knew exactly what I wanted to do next. I wanted to be the front man for a live electronic dance music group. Mercuri Project was born. Next thing I had to do was go shopping. So I went on this big old shopping spree, got myself some machine, got myself synth, got myself some new software, and then I had to learn how to use it. Two things I learned real quick. One, it's way harder than it looks, and two, so many options. Gone from playing, with a guitar and drums and bass to having pretty much the entire sonic sphere at your fingertips. Then it became time to record a demo. And it's at this point that my boy Mikey, my current manager, came into the scene. He liked what he was hearing, hooked me up with a producer, and I went in and recorded the song you're currently hearing, Black Moon. It was recorded in a tiny little home studio with a producer named Scott McManus. And after that, it was time to go to another show. This time it was Skrillex with my brother. Amazing time, amazing crowd. This is where I fell in love with the scene entirely. I knew I wanted to be part of it. But still, even with all the craziness going on, I still felt there was something missing. Took that inspiration, went off, wrote another song. This time we got to move to a bigger, better studio as Scott had kind of moved up. Got to record this in his brand new post office studios. Wicked times, 4 days of writing, 12, 16, 18-hour days, I don't even remember. And then again, kept the inspiration going by going to Swedish House Mafia, the biggest EDM show I'd been to yet. Once again at Sky Dome. It was huge, it was awesome. It was the loudest thing I've ever been to. This pretty much solidified what I wanted to do. Then I went home and thought about it, how am I going to do this live? Well, grab the piano. That's what I've been writing on the whole time. A cello, maybe a violin, maybe even a stand-up electronic bass. And then the real key was this. Take all those samples and all those sounds that the DJs play all the time. Just assign them to keyboards and have a couple synth players just play this stuff live. It's the idea of taking the digital and making the human play it. This is kind of the key to the whole Mercuri project. So I did some more research, decided the drums would be awesome if they were kind of half organic and half digital as well, with sample pads to do some of those sweeps. Add some backup singers, just for some harmonies. Basically, Mercuri Project is the class, the musicianship of the Frank Sinatra era, combined with that energy from those rock and roll shows, Prodigy shows. Take the modern sounds of the DJ we love and listen to every day, put it in a setting like no other. The huge festivals, the Ultras, the Tomorrowland, the EDCs of the world. And this, essentially, is the Mercuri Project. Live electronic dance music.